Guys, I recently received a question from one of my subscribers that asked, should I stop all investments while I'm getting out of debt? Now, the question said specifically, hello, we have just over $50,000 in debt, and me and my husband were wondering if it would make more sense for us to pay off all of our debt before doing any more investing and then start back up investing full speed after that. Now, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how I answered that question. And I'm going to share my experience with you that'll help you understand why I answered the question the way I did. So let's jump right into it. Now, my answer to that question of whether or not you should stop all of your investing until you get out of debt is really twofold. First, no, you should not stop all of your investing while you're getting out of debt. I want to spend a little bit of time talking about exactly why you need to continue to invest, even while you're getting out of debt. But secondly, however, I strongly believe that you should, in fact, slow down your investing while you're actually getting out of debt. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that later in this video. So to get started, guys, let me give you 6 quick reasons on why you want to continue investing while you're getting out of debt and why that can be a really smart financial strategy. Now, the first reason you want to keep investing, even when you're getting out of debt, is for compound interest. Look, the longer your money is invested, the more time it has to grow through compound interest. And obviously, the more time it has to grow, the larger it's going to grow and the more you're going to have ultimately when you need the money. Because even small amounts can grow substantially over time with the power of compounding. So I suggest that even when you're getting out of debt, you need to continue to either get the company match where you work or invest 3 to 5% of your money towards index funds and ETFs. Now, the second reason you want to continue to invest while you're getting out of debt is the experience that I had. So this number 2 hits close to home. It's simply because you may not get out of debt as quickly as you like. One of my biggest financial regrets in life is when I stopped investing in my job's retirement plan, thinking I was going to get out of debt as soon as possible and as quick as possible. But guess what? Life happened. And life happens to all of us, right? Life gets in the way. And you're thinking you're going to get out of debt in 2 years or 3 years, and that 2 or 3 years can easily turn into 5 and 6 years. And I don't want you to make that mistake that I made. And again, that's why I suggest that you continue to invest in your job's match to get that free money if your job offers a match through your 401k or 403b contributions, or again, at a brokerage firm where you can invest in the stock market, perhaps through index funds and ETFs. Now, the third reason I say keep investing while you're getting out of debt is just your long-term goals. Investing is essential to your long-term financial goals, such as retirement or wanting to buy a home. And by continuing to invest while you're paying off debt, you can work towards these long-term goals without delaying them unnecessarily. In other words, the continued investment helps you reach those goals easier, faster, on time, when you want to reach them, instead of 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 years later. And guys, when you get older and you're looking to pull that money out and use that money, 3 or 4 or 5 years is a long time. 3 or 4 or 5 years of not getting compounded growth on your investments matters a lot. Now, the fourth reason is tax benefits. Depending on the type of investments you choose, there may be tax advantages that can offset the cost of your debt. For example, contributions to a retirement account, a 401k or 403b, may be tax deductible, which reduces your current taxable income and actually can help add to the amount of money that you're actually putting towards your debt while you're still investing a small amount of money. Now, the fifth reason is simply psychological benefits, guys. Seeing your investments grow, even while you're paying off debt, can provide a psychological boost and motivation to stick to your debt repayment plan, even though you're also seeing some wins on the investing side, even if they're small wins at 3 to 5% of your income being invested. So it can help maintain sort of a positive outlook on your financial future as you're going along this whole process. In other words, you're winning on both sides of the equation, which is good for your psychology. Makes you feel better and maybe encourages you to keep going if you see small wins in the investment side and also debt being knocked down at the same time. Now, number 6 is simply the learning curve. You decrease the learning curve if you continue to invest a little bit while you're actually going full bore trying to get out of debt, right? You learn and grow as an investor, even if it's just 3 to 5% of your income or the match at your job's 401k that you're investing. You're still expanding your knowledge. You're still adding to your investing experience. And you're still learning discipline, patience, how not to get up too high and too low, how to read the market and understand the market, and how to stay focused on your investments no matter what's going on, right? So you're basically increasing your investing IQ as you stay in the market and continue to participate in investing, even while you're getting out of debt. This growth of you as an investor is important. Guys, if you're getting anything out of this video, do me a favor and smash that like button below. Also, please share this video with your friends, your family, and your network of people. And if you're not a subscriber to this channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, guys, those are the reasons that I believe you should continue to invest even while you're getting out of debt. But let's talk about what I mentioned earlier about the fact that you should slow down your investing to about 3 to 5% and no more while you're actually trying to get out of debt. Now, the reason I believe that you should only be investing about 3 to 5% of your money while you're trying to get out of debt is because I just don't think it's wise to be investing 10 and 15 and 20% of your money while you still have debt over here. Because when you're trying to build your wealth, guys, debt is a priority, right? Like if you have $100,000 invested in the stock market, but you also at the same time have $100,000 of debt on cars and student loans and credit cards, then do you really have $100,000 in the stock market? If you have $100,000 of this debt on depreciating things also at the same time, like your investments are really offset by the amount of debt that you have on depreciating items. So while it's good to say and feel, hey, I have $100,000 invested in the stock market, you also have to really understand that your $100,000 worth of investments is only as good as the amount of debt that you have on the other side of the equation. So I don't think it's wise to be investing large amounts or large percentages of your money while you're trying to get out of debt. So that's why I say, put the priority back on paying off the debt and only invest 3 to 5% at the most with your job, getting the match, or in a separate brokerage account in index funds or ETFs. So guys, the bottom line is this. You have to strike a real balance between investing and paying off debt. Debt should take priority, but not to the detriment of your future financial goals. And therefore, in my opinion, you should not stop all of your investing while you're trying to get out of debt. So that's how I answered that question. I hope this was helpful for you and gave you something to think about. Remember, always consider your individual financial situation, your goals, and the risk when making any financial decision, especially between repaying debts versus investing. If you want to see my 6 steps that I used to get out of over $100,000 worth of debt and finally reach my debt freedom, you need to check out this video right here next. Peace.